Alright, so I was going to do a little bit more high starts with my little gliders this morning, but there's a bit of a breeze hitting the slope. It's meant to be dead air, so I'm not complaining because I can actually see what these are going to be like on a gentle bit of breeze on the slope. That's doing alright. Well, it's gaining a bit of height. I'm going to remove that bit of packing under the trailing edge of the wing because I'm having to use quite a bit of up elevator. So that might, see, that's effectively increasing the angle of attack. And look at it, it's climbing away now, right up above me. So I think that's worth a try. So let's just bring it in. Doesn't want to come down. Come on. Here we go. Come back further. That's it. Yes, I'm just going to remove that bit of packing. So in theory, that angle of attack now has changed. So let's see what that's like. The wind's been blowing quite nicely again now. Let's have a look. There we go. Oh, that's nice. So I'm not holding the elevator. Still a little bit of that elevator I'm using. Maybe I've got a little bit too much weight in the nose as well. So let's bring it in again. There was a blob of blue tack up front, so I've just removed that. I might have to put some of it back in. There we go. So I may have just taken that bit too much weight out. Yeah, I think I have really. So let's bring it in again. Right, I'm going to put half of that blob of blue tack back in. Right. Well, losing my balance a bit. Okay, it's getting into some lift. Well, it did. Well, it's doing quite nicely. Yeah, it's gaining some height. The breeze is almost completely died off. This is probably really what I was expecting. So you can see my little streamer. So I'm going to have a go with the high start now. So I've set it up. The hook is now a bit further forward on the Merlin. So hopefully what that means is I don't need to use any down elevator to try and keep it on the hook. So let's see how it goes. So it's just picking up the tension about there. So it's at my 20 meter high start, so it's 4.5 meters of 1/8 rubber, 4.5 meters because that's what I had. The rest is made up of fishing line. So I'm just going to come back a little bit. Just keep it fairly soft. That should do it, just to try it. Okay, so ready to go. Just a little bit of correction on the rudder. Seemed to catch a bit of a breeze, but that's doing all right. There we go. It's funny, these little gliders I have found actually more difficult than the big ones. The big ones seem to go up on a high start with not much difficulty. Right. A little bit more tension this time. Okay, and I'm going to sort of do a bit of a launch. Right. Still going forward. It's come off the hook. I'm over correcting the rudder, but that's okay. Let's bring it round. I'm just going to reduce the throw on that rudder. So let's have another go. So I've got less rudder throw, so hopefully I've got to expo as well, but hopefully it won't overcorrect the steering. So it's just starting to feel like there's a bit of tension. So right, so from the point of feeling a bit of tension, I've come back 12 paces. They're not big paces. Right, so just pulling back now and a little bit of a launch up. Try and keep it on that hook as long as possible. That's better. There. That's brilliant. That's quite nice. That's flying nicely. You see, it's got a very slow sink rate.